Well, good afternoon, Arklatex. I'm First Alert Meteorologist Jake Lambright. We've had some rain falling throughout the day today. As of about 12:30 to 1 p.m., you'll notice parts of the Arklatex have seen about 1/4 of an inch of rain. Others have seen closer to 1/2 an inch of rain so far. We still have some rain falling this afternoon. That will largely wrap up by the late afternoon to early evening hours. You'll notice some scattered rain out there around the time you pick up the kids from school, and then some rain staying south of I-20 just after dinner time. From that point on, we will start to continue drying out as we head through the overnight hours Wednesday into Thursday. Of course, want to give you the first alert. We've got our first alert weather days starting Friday night and continuing through Sunday, as we have some pretty high confidence in winter weather impacts caused by wintry precipitation. Of course, we'll talk more about those specifics here in just a moment, but do want to remind you, of course, we have a winter storm watch in place starting 6 a.m. Friday through noon on Sunday. And while this starts 6 a.m. Friday, we likely will not see the start of wintry precipitation until Friday night into early Saturday morning. So your Friday plans during the day are good. Temperatures will be in the lower 50s during the afternoon, not conducive for wintry precipitation, again, until we get into the overnight hours Friday into Saturday. Here's what one of our lower resolution models show as we head into Friday around dinner time. You'll notice that transition from rain to a mix for those north of I-30. That slowly seeps south, and by sunrise, this model here has the I-20 corridor picking up on some mix as well, with those south of the interstate still dealing with liquid rain. It slowly goes further to the south, but only a brief window of wintry precipitation expected for our southern counties and Louisiana parishes as we get closer to Sunday morning. That's when that wintry precipitation finally moves out of the Arklatex. Here's a look at one of our high resolution models, and this one doesn't go out as far as we need it to. You'll notice a wintry mix north of I-30 just after dinner time on Friday. From there, that wintry mix slowly pushes closer to the I-20 corridor as we get closer to sunrise on Saturday morning. Here's an update on your snow and ice potential. Those shaded in blue, it's kind of half snow, half ice. Then in the white, mostly ice, but a little bit of snow mixed in. For those of us along I-20 there in the magenta color, expect mostly ice and just a little bit of rain. And then those in the green, again, our extreme southern East Texas counties and Louisiana parishes expected to see more rain and just a little bit of ice. You can see here that ice potential does show most of those accumulations a little bit further to the north, but still looking at accumulations between 1/2 an inch to 3/4 of an inch. Of course, it's not only the ice potential that's a big concern, but also temperatures as well. This is Sunday night into Monday morning, and you'll see north of I-30 several spots with lows anywhere between 4 to 10 degrees. That is some very cold air, and these are not feels like temperatures that I'm showing you. These are air temperatures. East Texas could see lows in the mid-teens. Those of us in northwest Louisiana are looking at mid to upper teens across much of the area. When it comes to your freeze forecast for the next several days, go ahead, bring those plants, your pets inside on Friday. Also protect those exposed outdoor pipes and spigots, and expect to drip your faucets for several nights. Expect to keep pets and plants indoors through much of next week, because even as temperatures return to the lower 30s, I'm expecting a light freeze as we head through many of the nights heading into next week. Your temperatures just before 1 p.m. were anywhere from the upper 40s to the upper 50s across the Arklatex, and as we head through the afternoon, we'll be cooling off into the mid-50s around sunset this evening. Tomorrow morning, if you're along and north of I-30, expect temperatures in the 30s. Those could be anywhere from near or just below freezing to the mid-30s tomorrow morning. The rest of us, again, a pretty sharp temperature gradient there, looking at mid to upper 50s along I-20 and low 50s if you're south of the interstate first thing tomorrow morning. Again, first alert weather days in place Friday night, Saturday, and Sunday. Some of those impacts could be sticking around with us through Monday, as temperatures will not be too far above the freezing mark and will not be above freezing for long. Temps returning to the mid-40s by Tuesday of next week.